Hi, I'm Eric Cardwell, Vice President of the Electric Vehicle Association of Washington, D.C. We're here to inaugurate 350Green's charger network within the greater Washington, D.C. area.
The 4 charging stations you see to your left are one of 17 already installed, and by the end of Q2 of next year, we'll have 47 in the D.C. area. This includes level 2 and, to Janice's point, level 3, which are the DC fast chargers that charge a car in 25 minutes.
My name is Dave Goodridge, Vice President of Sales with 350Green. Pleased to be here this morning at the Fashion Center at Pentagon City Mall. 350Green's role is to really make it more convenient for you as EV drivers. We also want to instill confidence with reduced range anxiety.
And we're absolutely thrilled this morning to be able to offer our customers access to convenient charging stations so that when they come to shop with their electric vehicles, they can charge them. And ultimately that reduces the carbon footprint of the mall.
The EV community is growing. It's growing in the district, it's growing in Northern Virginia, it's growing nationwide. And these are the first of 4, or the first 4 that'll be here, but we envision more.
And I'd like to also thank the EV enthusiasts who are out here this morning. And I gave a bunch of you my cards, and I really would love your input. Tell me what works, tell me what doesn't work, tell us what we're doing to make it better for you.
We think the shopping mall is the perfect place for the level 2 chargers like you see here today because of the amount of time people spend in the malls. Typically, a shopper is in the mall for about 1 to 2 hours or so, and that's just about the amount of time it takes with most of these cars to top them off.
All of these units, just like the other tens of thousands that the department is putting in place around the country, are being made in the United States by U.S. citizens. They're being transported, they're being installed, they're being operated and maintained by people in this country. So these units are helping to create jobs and bring security through jobs.
And now it's a pleasure to introduce Congresswoman Hahn. Janice Hahn was elected as representative of the 36th California Congressional District in July of this year in Los Angeles, where 350Green is located. She's been a champion of green technologies that can create jobs and is one of only 2 Congress members to actually drive an electric car, a Nissan Leaf. So it's a pleasure to have a user come and speak to her passion about EV.
I think more of us want to do the right thing. We want to recycle. We want to drive clean vehicles. But the infrastructure is not here yet for electric vehicles. And I really want to thank 350Green. I really want to thank Simon Properties for taking a step in the right direction so that those people who want to do the right thing and step out there and drive an electric vehicle have a place where they can charge up, and when you come out you've got all the juice you need. And the best part about this event today is I finally learned the word of the disease that I clearly have: range anxiety. I didn't know it had a term. I didn't know there was a word for it. I hope it's covered by our Affordable Health Care Act. Range anxiety, I have it because the infrastructure, even in Los Angeles, is not there. The other night I drove too far and I was frantically looking up on my GPS where the charging station was. There was none around. I started sweating. It was night, I turned off everything, the lights on the car, the radio. I was coasting the last 5 miles, and in my mind I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to have to walk home, how am I going to do this? But I still want to do the right thing. I want to drive an electric vehicle, but I really applaud those of you today that are making it more convenient. Until we make it convenient for consumers, it's not going to catch on like I think we need it to.
We've got to grow with an eye to the future. That's why we have this Electric Vehicle Association here. A lot of folks who are willing to take that initiative. I was talking with Dennis Deneen, and he let me sit in his car. He's gone 6,500 miles on 18 gallons of gas. Think about it. We've got people who ride electric bikes. We've got some of the electric cars here. That's what we got to do. This is the future, because in the future we cannot be so dependent upon foreign oil. We can't be so dependent upon the extractive industries. We got to figure out how we can all live sustainably on a small planet. We got to figure out how we can live in a more healthful way.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
It's charging as soon as the Nissan Leaf connects both electronically as well as with power. These 3 lights activate, and that indicates that the car is actually charging. I welcome you to look around and see the Chevy Volt behind you. Thank you, the EV Association of DC, for bringing the Tesla. There's a smart car. There's a couple more Volts. Those are all Volts over there.